An eclipse passing over Maine on April 8th. We know huge crowds expected to pack much of the state within the path of totality. University of Maine is offering a unique perspective of the eclipse to enjoy from home. A team of 10 students have been designing and testing camera, data collection, control, and tracking systems for a balloon launch by the UMaine High Altitude Ballooning Program. They'll be able to stream the eclipse from 90,000 feet above the surface of the Earth. The systems will be tethered to the balloon and a large parachute. You'll be able to watch live video of the coverage of the event through YouTube. UMaine's balloon launch location will be determined by wind direction and force, but it could occur anywhere in the Northeast.